This is TJ of Scrubs Unite. We're doing a deck profile of Batteryman. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, Batteryman's been beat with the stick. Batteryman's done this. Batteryman's done that. Well, I decided to break the norm. So let's go ahead and go through the deck profile as quick as possible. So I know what you're thinking. One performance hat tricker. Most people play multiples sometimes, but I'm just going to do just the one and one of. Next will be the one of the Trick Clown. So those are all the performages.
So why do you run those specifically?
That's a good floater card, and that's a really good card to special summon if my opponent controls too many monsters, which is really good for Charger.
Make them Xyz all day.
Yeah, that too. Next we have two Honest, because most of the deck is light attribute. Next we run a triple set of Thunder Seahorse, and I know what you're thinking. Usually people play two. I play three because I really need to see Thunder Seahorse, and I really need to search out for mostly Microcell or something of the sort of maybe 9-volt. Next I play triple Microcell.
Standard.
Triple Batteryman 9-volt, which you have to run. Triple Batteryman Charger.
What? What are those?
They're cards, my friend. Just cards. Batteryman Fuel Cell. Just obtained this recently. Love this guy. Love him. You can only play two of him. And I know what most people say, but I'm just going to ignore what they say about it. And I'm going to be playing two Industrial Strength. And the reason why I play these two is I sometimes eventually have to run into those people that just love to hate on this card. So, yeah, that's most of the monsters. Let's go to the spell cards. There's the Wonder Geki, Double Dark Hole, and the Short Circuit for all of your destruction capability. I run two Supply Squad because I need to draw as quick as possible into my main boss monsters or big monsters. I run two of the Battery Charger. Now, most people say Call the Haunted. I'd rather prefer Spell Card because it's a lot easier to access. It's just 500. And if you activate Call the Haunted and they activate Vanity's Emptiness, you have a dead trap, and that's not really any good. Two, the Monarch Stormforth, which that's all you really need to run anyway. And now for the traps. I run one Torrent, one Compulse, one Warning. And as well as the one called the Haunted. I mostly use him for 9-volt or maybe Charger if I need him desperately. Next is the triple Breakthrough skill. And finally, last but not least, is the Magic Cylinder, and this is to push for the OTK as much as possible. If most people don't know what Batteryman is at this point, it's mostly a heavily consistent deck of just trying to OTK your opponent as fast as possible. So therefore, I mean, that's kind of the self-explanatory reason of Magic Cylinder, self-explanatory reason of Honest as well. Questions?
I want to see that extra deck, son.
Well, I don't have it currently right now, but mostly the extra deck consists of, I do try out Starleash Paladynamo. I do try out maybe Shark. And I know I want to possibly do the Castell. And I also need to do as well as Gauntlet Launcher. If I could get a level 5, I would love Volcasaurus. Be pretty nice.
Or Pleiades.
Or Pleiades. Pleiades is nice.
I mean, like, you could run Instant Fusion, get that Panzer Dragon out.
Oh, yeah, and I'm going to be running Panzer Dragon with the Instant Fusion, and if that doesn't work, I'll be using Norden, so it's going to be nice. The only thing I would change about the deck, I just wish I didn't have to run so many Thunder Seahorse. That's probably about it. Other than that, I just like the deck as it is. I don't care if it's a little sloppy here and there. It's nice. I like it.
Any shout-outs? Anything?
Subscribe, people. We need more followers, please. But no, that's it.
All right. Thanks, man. See you next time.